Well, this is the speaking task 4, and we're going to talk about different ways of communication and its advantages and disadvantages of each one. First, we have writing a letter. I think that this way of communication was okay right now because, for example, it can be very useful if you want to communicate with people that are living in another country, with members of your family, for example, your uncle, your aunt, etc. You can write a letter to them, but I think it has a lot of disadvantages. For example, the letter can take a long time to reach its destination, so it can bring problems to this process of communication. And I think that there are better ways of talking with people that are more effective and doesn't take a long time. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. Another way of communicate is face to face. I think this have a lot of advantages. Like the response is immediately. You don't need to wait days to get an answer. Another advantage is you can express your feelings. The person you are talking, he can see your feelings. He can see your emotions. Maybe. Um, there is not too many disadvantages, but one of them is that if the listener is not attentive, it's like talk to the wall.
Yeah, I agree. And also another way of communication that is pretty important these days is chatting online, because nowadays technology has become an important part in our lives. So this has become a new way of communicating with people. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good because you can communicate with almost everyone around the world. But I think it has its downfalls also. Like, for example, there can be misunderstandings in the process, and you also don't know who you're talking to. If you don't know if the person you're talking to is real. It could be a thief, or it could be planning something bad. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think you are right. Another way to communicate, I think, it's having a video conference. With this way of communicate, you can see the other person no matter where you are. Maybe you are in Japan and he's in Mexico, and you can talk. The disadvantages of this is maybe if you don't have a good internet, the the connection may be lost. So it all goes to hell.
Yeah, I agree with that, but I think that the least effective ways of communication it would be writing a letter and maybe having a video conference because of the reasons you said. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, for me, the least effective ways of communicate is giving a lecture. This is more for schools or universities, and the other is maybe writing a letter because it's old. So maybe it's romantic, but nowadays this is not a good idea.
Yeah, well, this was our speaking. Goodbye.
Thank you.